How do you do, fellow teens? Welcome to another edition of our lovely video series that we're putting out now. How do you do, fellow teens? Where we discuss what we are currently up to or not up to, as the case may be, in addition to suggesting wonderful material that you guys can check out literally like on the internet or through our library, which still exists. But with all that said, today we are going to be diving into dystopias. And while the one that we're in right now is pretty phenomenal and rad, Chance and Stacie and I, we have some things to suggest as well, though.
I personally think that this dystopia that we're living in is rather boring and could definitely... It's not one that would be a very entertaining book, I would think. Except for, we have better recommendations for you today. Stacie, do you want to go ahead and start?
I'll start with the obvious, the Hunger Games, because as soon as we started having to quarantine, or as soon as Layman closed for a bit, I actually went through all the Hunger Games movies and just watched them, and I reread the Hunger Games books, and it actually kind of made me feel better about what we're going through.
At least it's not that bad yet.
Party.
Speaking of the Hunger Games, though, a new book just released, like in May, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
It's called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It's kind of like a prequel that kind of sets up like President Snow's backstory and how he kind of came to power.
So is this where they're going to like rehabilitate his image and try and make him seem better, or is this just sheerly like peek behind the curtains?
It's a little bit of both, I would say. It's kind of like a villain origin story, but not really.
Well, moving on. So, Chance, what other dystopian material do you have to bring to the table today?
Jumanji. Let's just think about Jumanji real quick. I feel like it being like having the new movies come out most recently was just the best timing. Especially the second one comes out and then hello 2020.
Yeah. And it had Awkwafina in it. It
did. And
Danny DeVito.
Mm-hmm.
I've really
all of
enjoyed
which we stand.
I've really enjoyed watching the most like the new like Into the Jungle and the new kind of reimagining of Jumanji.
Well, on that note, so we've had the Hunger Games, the newest edition. We've had Jumanji, which we all apparently are here for, unironically. Beyond that, what else can we bring to the table before we go our separate ways today?
Twitter.
Yeah? Okay, go on.
I mean, think about it. Like, if you really want to like know what the true dystopia is, just open Twitter. Just go through the trending page, see what's happening in the world, and then like all these fictional titles aren't going to seem quite so fictional anymore.
I don't even have a Twitter. I've tried twice, and as soon as I'm on there, like 5 minutes later, I'm like, this is boring, and I just delete it. Like, I don't just end the account, I completely delete it and wipe it out.
Well, on that note, make sure that you guys are taking advantage of our curbside pickup that we offer Monday through Friday. Can either of you provide the lovely phone number for that? Because it has slipped my mind.
It would be 501-758-1720. That is 501-758-1720.
And if you call within the next 30 minutes, if you don't have a card, you can get one for free.
And hey, if you call just in general, you can get a card for free. But make sure that you're following us on social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, as of late, and try and engage with us, stay up to date with what's going on, all of the various content that we're putting out. Stay tuned for the next video that we put out, and stay safe. We miss you guys, and we really want you to take care of yourself right now.
Yep.
On that note, bye, y'all.
Bye, fellow teens.